The Secrets of Mescaline, Tripping on Peyote and Other Psychoactive Cacti. Written by Alex Gibbons, narrated by Erich Schneider. What you need to know about mescaline. Mescaline is a natural psychedelic compound with the chemical formulae 3,4,5-trimethoxyphenylethylamine. This hallucinogenic compound is naturally found in several types of cacti, including peyote, Peruvian torch cactus, and the San Pedro cactus. The Bolivian torch cactus also contains significant amounts of mescaline, but it has other psychoactive compounds as well, so it's not advised if you're looking for a pure mescaline trip. Mescaline is also naturally present in certain types of wild legumes, but the concentrations are too low for it to be harnessed for psychedelic use. Mescaline has been used by natives in the Americas for over 5,700 years. Peyote was used by tribes in Mexico, while San Pedro cactus was used by tribes in Peru, Ecuador, and other South American countries. Today, mescaline is considered a controlled substance. Its consumption and distribution are either banned or monitored in most parts of the world. But several Western countries make exceptions in cases where indigenous peoples use it in its natural form as part of their religious rituals. In America, peyote is considered illegal, but it's perfectly legal to possess other mescaline cacti, including San Pedro, Peruvian torch, and Bolivian torch for ornamental purposes. Since these alternative sources of mescaline weren't a popular choice back in the 60s, they escaped the attention of drug watchdogs. Mescaline isn't as popular as other psychedelics in the street, but you can easily find it if you know where to look. You can get it from dealers in the form of cactus powder capsules. You can find San Pedro and Peruvian cactus in some botany shops. If you live in the Americas, you can identify areas of the wilderness where they grow naturally, and go out there and search for them. And also, if you live near a Native American reservation, you might be able to find locals who are willing to sell it to you. It's difficult to determine which cactus has the highest or lowest mescaline potency. Peyote has about 0.4% concentration of mescaline when fresh, and anywhere between 3% and 6% when dried. The San Pedro cactus varies greatly in concentration. The most common kinds contain low doses of about 0.1% dried, but other varieties can go up to 4.7%. The Peruvian torch cactus has anywhere between 0.24% and 4.7% mescaline when dried. As you can see, these figures tend to overlap, so it's practically impossible to tell which source will be the most potent based merely on the type of cactus you are dealing with. Where you source your cactus matters when it comes to estimating its potency. For example, wild Peruvian cacti that grow in Europe may have no mescaline at all, while those that grow in South America may contain at least 4% mescaline. The specific part of the cactus also affects mescaline concentration. For example, many mescaline users have indicated that the outer green photosynthetic layers of the cactus tend to have the highest potency, while the inner white bits have lower concentrations of mescaline. Peyote dose recommendations. Dosages for a light trip. You need to take 50 to 100 grams of fresh peyote or 10 to 20 grams of dried peyote. For a medium trip, you need to take 100 to 150 grams of fresh peyote and 20 to 30 grams of dried peyote. For a strong trip, you need to take 150 to 200 grams of fresh peyote or 30 to 40 grams of dried peyote. Any dosage higher than these will count as a heroic dose. San Pedro and Peruvian torch dose recommendations. As we've mentioned, mescaline concentration varies greatly in these cacti, so it's difficult to make standard dose recommendations. You need 200 to 300 milligrams of mescaline for mild to average trips, 300 to 500 milligrams of mescaline for strong trips, and more than 500 milligrams for heavy trips. The person selling you the cacti might have a sense of its potency, so he might be able to offer you a reasonable estimation of how much of it you might need to consume in order to have the trip you want. How to prepare and consume mescaline. Mescaline cacti are prepared and ingested using several different methods. They can be sliced into pieces and eaten raw. They can be extracted into a powder and packaged into pills that can be swallowed. They can also be brewed into mescaline tea. In many cases, your choice of preparation method will be determined.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?